Hello, everyone. I am the secret third Shimada brother. You don't believe me? Watch. Dragon!
I'm going to find a way to
That was so... I'm so sorry. That went... Look, that was much better in my head. You gotta believe me. That was so much better in my head. Welcome to the Overwatch A to Z Hero Mastery Challenge, where we play the heroes in alphabetical order for the great purpose of bettering your play when in the driver's seat. Oh my god, plot twist. Overwatch heroes are all giant realistic robots, and there are tiny little humans controlling them from the inside. Either way, get your criticisms ready, because you're gonna have a lot of it, because Genji, to me, is an enigma. Because despite knowing what he's supposed to do, the kind of playstyle you need on him, and how his moves work, I still... Oh, good night, little Genji. Good night. Ha! Stabbed. Despite understanding all that, I still fundamentally do terrible on him. And I know what you're thinking. But Rage, you do terrible on everyone. And, you know, thanks, you loving, supporting viewer base, who I love so much. Appreciate that. But no, I feel confident in saying that Genji is probably the worst hero in the game for me. I've hardly ever played him. I just don't click with him. I just don't sink into the mind of Genji, and that's okay, you know. Not every hero does need to click with you, but Genji has always weeded me out because in theory I should technically work really well with him. I should go together with Genji like his face did with that flaw, because his playstyle is something that I can really get behind. I love sneaking round, not being seen by people, and then taking them from the rear without warning, while knowing that if I get caught, I'm going to die. It's something that I really enjoy. The quick, annoying, but powerful and fragile archetype. The Tracer, you know, and the thing is, I am pretty good on Tracer, I get her, and to me, Genji and Tracer serve very similar roles, so it's always sort of driven me a little bit crazy that I've not been able to do that well on Genji, so I've kind of just never played him. In fact, this is the first time I'm playing him in a while, which is why, you know, this is going to be a little bit embarrassing, but then again, I am used to embarrassing people, because according to my parents, I do it a lot. They're lovely people. And I think it comes down to inherently what we define as the role of flanker, because let's look at it at a superficial level as we have this lovely little duel with McCree. Oh my god. Alright, little breather here. Oh my god. Alright, this is fine. Genji cage match, here we go. Powered up by the backup Sombra. Yeah, you run. You better run. Yeah, we all know who the alpha Genji is. So let's define the role of flanker. In essence, it is get behind enemy team without being seen. Surprise! Kill a bitch. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then you're gone, right? That's the essence. And I think it really comes down to the fact that there are three main strengths that help a flanker out. Number one, the ability to kill someone rapidly. This is Reaper, for example's main shindig. Tracer definitely is up there, but Reaper really mashes you. Then the other one is your mobility, the speed at which you can get places, get behind. Obviously this is Tracer's king ground, and Genji, you know, not far behind, and then Reaper is a little bit slower on that front, because he likes to take his sweet time teleporting and then arrives at the other end and goes, "Attention, enemy team! I am here now! If you value your life, maybe you should look for me and or run! Okay!" Repositioning. And then we have the third and final thing, which is survivability. And Genji is the champion of that. The dancing around, the deflect, the spam double jumping, the being that annoying fly that he can be. Tracer, again, close second in that, and Reaper kinda sucks at that one. So, you see how they're nicely balanced. And I think when I break it down like that, that's why Genji doesn't quite sit well for me. Because he feels sort of like he's there to be annoying more than anything, because his skill floor is so high. Oh my god, careful. This is fine, this is fine, this is totally fine. Oh, they're not even really trying to chase me down. Okay, this is cool. Okay, never mind. Jesus Christ. Bastion, Bastion, oh my god, on my honor as a Genji, he needs to die. Well, at least I took him with me. I guess at least I took him with me. But yeah, Genji's skill floor is very high, and that basically means the minimum amount of skill to play him correctly is really fairly higher than other heroes, because it's easy to jump around and live as a Genji, but actually getting those effective kills is pretty difficult because of the shurikens, and I also think I'm not really prioritizing my targets well enough. What do you think so far? How did he not kill him? There we go. Alright, we need to get to the point, and I feel like it's finally time to bust out the ultimate, despite not really having many targets, but I kind of just really wanted to take the point, if I'm honest with you. Okay, there we go. Alright, keep it going, keep it going. That ended up fairly alright, I would say. Get wrecked, other me! Get completely annihilated! And the thing is, I think Genji offers a noob trap, if I'm going to be brutally honest, and that is also to do with the skill floor, and the awareness on that soldier is something special. If my aim wasn't worse than a drunken toddler, then he would have been so dead, you mark my words. Because people go, oh cool, Cyborg Ninja, I could jump around and be annoying and never die, and yeah, and the thing is, you're not really achieving anything, because you're probably not hitting shurikens and not killing key targets quickly, and that's really the skill in Genji, and something I kind of suck on. It's why I've been right-clicking more than left-clicking this entire time, because it's a lot easier to hit the right-click and get destroyed. Oh, I love forcing soldier into a corner. And that's why I've been doing it, because I know I can at least help with right clicks, but doing the left click is just and a lot of people play him kind of fail, and I think that's where the stigma of Genji being bad comes from. I mean, Genji had his time to shine. He was what teams were built around, and whoever was the better Genji just won, and that's because of the potency of his ult, which is another kettle of fish altogether. And again, ult timing is everything on Genji, because you gotta be able to use it. But I think Genji's greatest strength, okay, that was close. I think Genji's greatest strength is the fact that he really messes with the opponent's resource management. What do I mean by that? Well, where you deploy your troops, i.e. members of your team, is a big deal in Overwatch. Where are they defending? Where are they fighting? Have you ever been in a situation where a Genji's been buzzing around you? Kind of like the one that I'm fighting now, honestly. Did you see my health there? And you're like, God damn it, he's not killing me, but he's so irritating. Can somebody kill that Genji? And he creates that mindset of, please, just get rid of him. He's so irritating. So a couple of people spend a fairly large amount of time hunting down the Genji and chasing after him and effectively wasting their time. Oh, God, this is embarrassing. All right, at least I got Lucio. Yeah. Oh, my word. Oh, Bastion. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. All right. That was pretty good. I'm a little bit happy at that one. Yes. That worked out really well. Did I actually have an alright-ish Genji game? I'm not sure. I got playing the game. I legitimately never play Genji, but I've always kind of hated him. And now I'm not so sure, if I'm honest with you. I'm really not so sure. Interesting. Very, very interesting. You know what? I want to play a bit more. I kind of want to dig a little bit deeper down into how I feel about this character. I really, really do. And we return in game number 2. So yeah, back to the resource management. You've spent time chasing a Genji down, probably to not even kill them. And while it feels like nothing's changed because they didn't die and you didn't die, it really has. Because the time that you spent chasing the Genji or being annoyed by him is time that you were effectively dead because you weren't fighting. fighting, and I think that is Genji's real hidden strength. He's very good at getting inside enemies' heads, tilting them, distracting them, making them lose focus on the main battle because he's buzzing around being annoying. And then you add good Genji aim on top of that and he's actually killing people, and then put him in the hands of a really good player, you've suddenly got a huge threat. And that is really where I think he shines. And because I don't have that aim, I just don't feel like I'm effective enough at the character. I really don't. And the reason, by the way, that I'm not in ranked is... Oh, God! I just got sent to hell. That was insane. Did I get scattered on top of blown up? Yeah, I did. God damn. It's like they look at the corpse of Genji, he's charred, bits of him are blown off, and then the rest that's still there is a pincushion. It's like, oh, what a way to go. Oh, no. Either way, the reason I'm not in ranked is one of you guys made a good point, and I do agree with it. If I'm mastering a character that I'm not very good at, I don't want to ruin a load of people's experiences by effectively making my team 5v6 in ranked. I don't think that is necessarily fair of me. Oh, I really thought I was going to get it there. I'm not quite having as good of a time in this game, but that's okay. And I guess another big thing is, when do you use shift for mobility and when do you use it for damage? I mean, obviously it makes sense. Dude is injured, less than 50 health, quickly finish him off, but then if that puts you into a worse situation than you otherwise would have been in anyway, is it even really worth it? Because obviously you're just going to die and then no. Because right now is a great example of what I'm doing. I am forcing this soldier to put so much time and effort, into killing me that he's not really doing anything else. But then again, I'm also taking myself out of the battle, so is that inherently worth it? Could you make the argument that Genji's almost psychological warfare is worth his choice? When I would argue that Tracer can achieve very similar, albeit it is harder to survive on her, I would argue, but she has an easier time killing people. So I think there's definitely a lot of ways to go. So I really want to focus on actually doing well here. And I think map knowledge is definitely something that you need on Genji more than a lot of characters, because you just need to know health packs. Any flanker needs to know health packs like the back of their hand, or they're going to spend a lot of time dead. What? How did that not? Oh, I was so smug. I was really excited for the idea that I was going to reflect the arrow. I feel like maybe last game was a fluke. Oh, Reaper. Oh, Reaper. Maybe last game was a fluke, and I'm actually terrible, which is what I first suspected, so that's all good. It really is. I don't know, maybe I've just got generally better at this playstyle since I last played Genji almost a year ago or something stupid, so maybe that's coming into play here, which I suspect it might if I could successfully. Whew. Whew. And I guess you do want to right click at close range. Why did those melees not get him? I guess I must have been slightly out of range. Yeah, look, I'm just flailing in the air in front of him. Oh, God. See, I swear when other people melee, it feels like they're wielding a sword 3 times the size of their body. And then when I'm doing it, just nothing at all happens. I'm a little bit salty there, I will admit. Okay. Woo. No! No! Why did I not get other people? That looked like I was about to sword stomp some bitches. And I didn't sword stomp some bitches, I sword stomped my own hopes and dreams. And this right here, and granted we are defending, which isn't great for Genji, but this right here is why I find myself disliking, because in the hands of someone like me, I'm just doing nothing. Now, obviously you could extrapolate that argument to any character in the hands of someone who can't play them is just doing nothing, but I feel like Genji really exaggerates that, like a lot more than is normal. Yay, I killed a dude. I'm so pleased with myself. I'm so pleased with myself. Oh my lord. Let's get a hell away from that. Jesus, Steva, do you not have better things to do than hunt me down? Is he still doing it? No? Okay. I guess that is fine then. Okay. I kind of want to do that, but I think Soldier has seen me, so that's not great. The dragon is going behind. I don't know if that was just for me, or I thought he was being really clever, but he's dead now, so that's great. They got you in your sights there, Soldier. A little bit on the late side of things. That's okay. Not going to hold that against you, because really, I'm not really helping anyway. Oh, man. So what do you think of Genji? So bad! What do you think of him? Those that play him really dig in to the actions you should be taking. Let's get a lovely little thesis in the comments on his role. And do you actually see him growing in the meta? I'm not sure. I mean, if we get back to a more squishy lineup, I can see him rising, just because a supported Genji can do so much work with his ultimate. Woo! Woo! I reflected Scatter Arrow, but of course it did absolutely nothing, because my Scatter Arrows are never allowed to do anything on Hanzo, but the enemy Scatter Arrows always do 900 damage, because that is the constant law of Scatter Arrows, but that's okay. And are we good? Did we defend? I think we defended. Yeah, we defended! Oh god. We're good? I think we're good. Woo! Oh no! Ugh. Alright, hopefully I can get my ult here. Really should be right clicking. This is embarrassing. This is so no! It's alright! Soldier's got me! I like that this is happening. Normally I'd be upset in a mastery video that I'm doing this badly, but I think if we contrast this to my first game, it really shows my feelings towards this hero. It really, really does. I just can't, and I don't know what it is. Do any of you guys get that with Genji? A strong feeling of you just can't, and you don't know why. Soldier's hacking, guys. Can confirm. According to the chat, shoulder is hacking. Yes, that guy's shoulders are being hacked, and as we all know, they are never wrong when it comes to an accusation like that. Never, ever wrong. Okay. Alright, this is fine. I love Scatter Arrows so much. Alright, you ready for this, guys? You ready for the skill? Alright, here we go. And oh, cool! Killed him. Nice, nice. Why did my Scatter Arrows not do that? I refuse to listen to anyone who tells me that Scatter Arrows has some skill to it. Because, yeah, the initial aim, alright, but you're aiming an arrow. After that, it is the fate's decision whether you actually achieve anything worthwhile. It really is. Oh, God, I hate you, Hanzo. I hate you so much. Hey! Ah! Yes! I am so irrationally happy about that. I really am. Oh, God. So there you have it, guys. That is Genji Mastery. And yeah, he's an interesting one for me. He really is. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and we will see you next time. Look at me in the background, flailing around with my sword. Oh, it's so pathetic. My name has been Rage. I'll see you next time. Oh, good boy.